I'm here with 4 times world champion and King of the Jungle, Carl Fogary. Carl, King of the Jungle, what a title.
Yeah, I quite like the sound of it myself, actually. There's a certain ring to it, and who would have thought it, you know? I thought it would have been the first one out of that show, but to go on and win it, it's absolutely amazing, you know. Thanks, obviously, to the public for making that happen.
So now you've become a household name to those mums who like to watch the reality TV shows. What would you like to go on next?
Oh, God. You know what? I've been asked to a lot of them reality kind of shows over the years, and I've said no to them all. The dancing on Ice one, or whatever it was, and the other one, and one of them hold you wife swap thing or something. I'm just not interested in that stuff at all. But the only one that I did watch, if I'm honest, and the one I always thought I'd see myself doing is the one I end up doing, the jungle one, really. That's the only one I fancy doing. I don't fancy any other ones, if I'm honest. No, not really. No.
So here I am then with local lad. Well, I say local lad, you're an Essex boy, which is great. Jess Trayler, so you are riding for these guys, Colchester Kawasaki.
Yeah, it's great. You know, it's an absolute pleasure being back with MSS Colchester Kawasaki this year. We had a successful couple of years with them back in 08 and 09 when I first got on a 600. We had some good results with them. We had a lap record of Buxton in 09 and a few podium scores. It was one of the strongest seasons I had, so it'd be nice to return to that form again. We're back with them on the 1000cc machine this year.
Already a top 10 position with those guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we finished off last year with a top 5, which was really strong, since switching to the K-Tech suspension. And I think we can go further than that this year, you know, being back on board with Nick and the MSS Colchester Kawasaki squad.
Well, you've got to admit, these two make a lovely couple, and I'll be the ugly member of the group. I'm here with James Ellison. James, things are going really well at the moment. I've just taken a look through your biog here, and it's almost, well, no box left unticked. You've done pretty much everything, from World Superbikes, MotoGP, you've done a bit of everything. Where's your allegiance lie? Where's the real love for you?
Being perfectly honest, World Superbikes is something I really want to get back into. You know, I've done wildcards in World Superbikes before while I've been riding in the British Superbike Championship, and we've done wildcards when they've come to England, and I think my worst finish was a 10th and my best finish was a 4th. So, you know I can run with those guys, and obviously I've grown up with, obviously Crutchlow's moved on to MotoGP now, but he did a fantastic job in World Superbikes. I've grown up racing with Sykesy and Shaky and all those boys, and seen how well they've done in World Superbikes. And I've grown up on those circuits. I've won 2 European Superstock Championships, both on different bikes, one on a Honda, one on Suzuki. And my ideal world, I'd love to take the JG Speedfit Kawasaki team to World Superbikes. So we'll see what we can do this year, try and win a championship, maybe try and win 2, and then move on to World Superbikes. I think I've still got a few years left yet.
I'm here with Danny Buchan. You having a good day?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great turnout of people. This morning the weather weren't so great, but it's turned out to be a lovely day, and it's been a great turnout full of people, and a lot of enthusiastic bikers.
Now, you've got to tell me about the race. In fact, I was asked to ask you, how is it at all possible that you can go from the rear of the pack right the way through and be 6 seconds ahead of everyone a few laps into the race? How's that even possible? What kind of drive makes that happen?
I don't know, you know, I think it was the end of the season. Obviously, it was the end of 2014 on the Superstock bike. I'd won the championship. I'd won 8 out of 12 races and finished for 2 seconds and a DNF. Yeah. And so it was like you ride differently. You ride with a different attitude. I was riding like possessed, and and you're not scared. You know, it's the end of the season. You've got nothing to lose. So the track was a little bit damp.
You kind of have, really.
Yeah. Well, you've got apart from a bit of personal. Yeah.